షేర్ చేయొచ్చు స్క్రీన్.
No, I'm sharing. Actually, I started recording. Okay, let
ఓకే
me
ఓకే.
share my screen. Yeah. In our previous session, we have seen all these things like we configured functional locations and we created functional location in ECC. I mean, in GUI screen. Basically, in the GUI screen, we did it. Right? How to weave also, we learned in the previous session. Just, for the repeat purpose, just I will show you how to weave in GUI screen. Yeah. So let's open the GUI. This is called GUI. Okay. Whatever we are able to see, this is SAP GUI for Windows. Okay. This is GUI screen. We call it as in on-premises and private cloud. Only we will have this screen. In case of public cloud, we won't have this GUI screen itself. We will have a separate, the web-based applications only. We won't have this GUI screen. Remember this. This is the difference between private cloud, public cloud, and this one on premises. So that is very common question in the interview. Okay, now let's see in the GUI only whatever we created in the previous session. So to see the list of functional location, a hierarchical structure of the functional location, what is the transaction code? IH01. Okay, in IH01, here we can give the level 1. What is our level 1? SLRM. SLRM is the level 1. This is the level 1 we created. And since we have not created equipment set, so let's go with the functional location only and click on the execute. If we have equipments under this, under the hierarchical structure, we could have selected this one. As of now, it is not required to select this checkbox. So click on this execute button. This is called execute button. Okay, this is execute button. Or directly you can click F8. Click on this and you will see the hierarchical structure level 2. And if you click on expand all, the structure, it will get displayed. Level 1, level 2, level 3. This is level 2. Under level 2, again we created. Under this one, root, we didn't create anything. The level 3 we didn't create. Okay, so this is how we created in the previous session. Okay, now in this session, what is my plan is, instead of taking you to the Fiori experience at the end of the session, what is my planning? I mean, this is I'm changing from this batch onwards. Earlier and all, what I was doing is like. What I was doing is like first I was teaching all the GUI things and then I was telling about the Fiori. But instead of that, what is my approach this time is like the parallelly let's get experience with the Fiori apps so that you will feel like how we can create this one the Fiori the master data in GUI screen and also the Fiori also will come to know. All right. So okay, let's see how to create or how to check first of all this structure in the Fiori that we can try. Okay. So let's open the Fiori. How to open the Fiori? I will show you. Directly already, these service providers they have given the link. Directly you can copy this link and paste it in the Chrome. Chrome or any application it will work. Okay. Click on advanced. Click on this and now you will get the user and password. Let's provide the user and the password. Okay, this is how the Fiori, it looks. Okay, this is the Fiori screen. This is the initial screen. Okay, you can even directly access. You can directly access from the GUI also. I mean, there is a transaction code. I'm opening the new window instead of exiting from this. Okay, so let's go to user menu. Yeah, in user menu, you will have, I guess, yeah, here we have Fiori Launchpad /UI2 /FLP. FLP is the Fiori Launchpad. UI is User Interface 2, 2.0, actually version. User Interface 2, that is web-based applications. So once you double click on this, again, you will get the same thing only. You can try that. Okay, let me close this and just double click on this. Allow. So it will take you to the this one web application again. By default, it has been set with Microsoft Edge, so we are getting the Microsoft Edge. Not a problem. So what we can do is click on the advanced. Again, continue. Again, you need to provide the password, username, and the password here. Okay, click on the login. Okay, this is how the Fiori Launchpad it looks. Okay, once the Fiori Launchpad, it is completely a role-based one. So there are several roles required to carry out the maintenance activities. So those roles should exist in our the user ID. Okay, so I won't make you confused as of now, all those things. Okay, first I will tell you the few Fury apps. Later, what is this one, the pages, what is catalog, what are the this one Fury apps, and the later part we can see. At the beginning itself, if we are telling, you may get confused. Okay, so here we will have our profile. Okay, profile, and you can click on about to check your versions. This is the launchpad, and the framework is UI5. Okay, these are the different product versions. Okay, so I'm closing this. This is just to create to check the what the version of the Fury app we are using. Okay, now there is a asset viewer. Okay, there will be asset viewer Fury app. So that we don't have here. So that we can bring it here. So what we can do is click on the profile, click on app finder. So we will have several apps since our user ID is associated with the complete access. So we will get all other module related apps also we will get. So you can scroll down here like this. Okay, so under EAM we can check our related Fury apps. So these are all the EAM, Enterprise Asset Management or Plant Maintenance. Okay, EAM related Fury apps. These are all the EAM related Fury apps. So once you click here, these are called the catalogs. Okay, these are the catalogs and these are the Fury tiles. These are the Fury tiles. Okay, scroll it down, and I need to check the master data related one. Let's check the master data related where we have. Yeah, technical object. So here the EAM technical object you can see here. Here we will have create a technical object. Create technical object is nothing but a functional location and equipment. So for both the thing we will have this one. No need to remember any transaction codes. Okay. In few years we will.
Yeah. Directly, sir. No T code, nothing, sir. Directly
No, no. Yeah. See, this one, what I did is like I clicked here and app finder and I'm searching the required app here. And I want to see this app in home page. So you can home page, or if you want to have, your own, this one also, we can make it here. So what I am doing is, okay, I frequently used one, you can keep in the home page. And no need to remember anything. It will be there in the home page. If you click here, you can see here, create technical object. Once you click here, it will take you to the Fury app. Again, here we have UI5 apps, Web Pro apps, GUI apps. There are 3 types. And also one more fact sheets. Fact sheets for the reporting purpose, graphical representation kind of thing we will get, the fact sheets. Okay, this is what kind of Fiori app it is. How to check? Once we enter here, you can click the profile and click on about. Then it will tell you what kind of Fiori app it is. Framework, you can see WDA. WDA is nothing but Web Design Pro app. It's a Web Design Pro app. Okay. Web Design Pro app, UEFI apps, and GUI apps. How we are seeing IL01 screen, right? So the same thing also we can get it here. IL01. Instead of IL01, create functional location, create equipment. That is how you will get. No need to remember transaction code, but those are GUI apps. We call it as GUI apps only. Okay. Now let's don't get confused more. Slowly, get familiar with each Fiori app. Then slowly you can explore on these things. Initial itself, it might be, it may create some confusion to you. Okay, now we are in create technical object. So under this, once you click here, whether you want to create functional location or equipment, I want to create functional location, right? This is how it looks. See, and what is the structure indicator? The structure indicator which we created is SLRM. Let's select this structure indicator. Okay. Now, what is the functional location? Okay, let's plan the functional location separately for this. Let's dispatch. Yeah, would you suggest some functional location under the Coke route? Correct?
Function location. Sir.
Yeah. Yeah, under Coke route, what area you can, we can mention?
Cutter building.
Cutter building, huh? Cutter building. Okay.
First
CBU. Okay, let's go with CBU. COK, and since third character also CBU, right? Okay. Let's go with this. Select this. Okay, let's go to Fiori app and provide this. Okay, and object category, the technical object category. The technical object category in our case is SLRM. This is the first one. That is functional location category. In Fiori apps, we call it as technical object. For whether it is a functional location or equipment, for both the thing, we call it as technical object. Okay, click enter. Click enter or continue. It will take you to the next page. So this is how it looks. See, the Fiori app, Web Design Pro app, it looks like this. So provide the description here. Okay, you can provide all the information, whatever needed. Okay, it is bit different than the usual GUI screen. Yeah, you can compare also. Okay, GUI screen, what these are all the fields you can't see there. Okay, customer warranty, vendor warranty. You need to get these things in the separate the additional tab. But you're in the Web Design Pro app, you are able to get directly all these things. Okay. And go to the location data, and then automatically the maintenance plant is taken, and there is a technical object address. Okay, if you want, you can give all the other informations. Go to the organization data. SLRM is there. Okay, let's provide the planner group. Planner group as electrical I'm providing. And then the main work center I'm giving as electrical department, electrical work center. So once we give this work center, automatically the work center related plant we will get here. Okay, and a cost center, we can provide the cost center. Select the cost center. Yeah, let's search for the plant maintenance. Yeah, plant maintenance one. But this is US 10, right? Okay. Manufacturing, purchase. Yes, here it is. Okay, let's select this work center. Click enter. Right. Okay, go to structure. And you can see the level 2 automatically it has copied. If you want to install equipment, you can mark this. Please note whenever I'm saying something important with respect to the interview purpose, please note those points even while watching the recording also. So the most of the questions, whatever I'm telling, those are the generic one you can find in any interviews related to the plant maintenance. And you can see the other things like the document. Here you can assign the documents. Some documents are there, like the operational documents or safety related documents. You can assign those things. And here the class characteristics. Next, we will get these things, class characteristic one. Okay, this is the permit related tab. That is permission to before carrying out any maintenance work. We can we can assign the permits here. And then real estate tab, the tab. What I told, like REFX, there is a module, real estate management, where the organizations, the properties, office buildings, plant buildings. So, or even with respect to any other properties, we can maintain and we can build, the real estate objects, and we can link with the functional location. Basically, this real estate object, you can get under the finance and controlling only, but it is a sub module under that. But nowadays, most of the organization they started using the real estate module. Okay, they will create as a property, and then they can even create if they want to provide some rent to the property, or if they want to take the rent. So all those things, they can manage under the real estate, and maintenance related to those buildings, those properties, and all we can carry out with respect to plant maintenance. Okay, this sales and distribution, basically this is for SD module. There is a SD module, sales and distribution. There is a module. So if you want to link like customer service, basically this we will use in the customer service module. Okay, like the sales. Suppose if we sell some equipment and the after sell, so the sales service we will carry out, right? So that is customer equipment we call it as. So customer related equipment during that time we will use these things, sales and distribution. But we can remove these tabs, real estate, sales and distribution. If you don't want to use, we can remove these tabs. Okay, so this is how, we can create the functional location here. Just you click on save, it will get create functional location. It will get data saved. And once you save it, you are able to see automatically it went to change technical object. Now you are in change mode. Okay. So in GUI, what happens once you save, it will come back to the initial screen, and at the bottom you can see functional location created. But here directly it is in the change. Okay, and from here itself, you can view other Fiori apps. Okay, if you can view the asset viewer, that is hierarchical structure. IH01 we were using, right? So in this case, we have asset viewer. Just you can click on this asset viewer. It will take you to the functional location hierarchy structure. And from here, you can create the measuring points and the other parameters. You can create even order, notifications, and all. Okay, and if you want to change additional, so there are some additional the functions that is to the to deactivate. If you want to deactivate this particular functional location, you can click here, deactivate object. You can delete the functional location. Okay, and then status information. These things you can see the like we can change the plant. I think I told in the previous session in GUI, right? Same thing here also we can carry out. Okay. change structure, that is a dismantling, or change installation location, that is this location. Suppose if you want to change this functional location, how to change? So change installation location. Once you click, you will get this pop-up, and you can provide whichever the functional location you need, and it will get installed under that. Okay, and then save it. Now we are in the chain mode. Okay, so now same thing, you can find in the display also. Yeah, display, or you can search from here. Okay, display technical object. Just you can provide or else technical object. You can see here, change technical object, create technical object. We are getting display technical object. Okay, that you can even get from here also. Okay, by app finder. Normally, in our case, what we will do in the real time, we will design these tabs properly. Okay, one is for plan maintenance, master data, EAM master data, EAM transactional data, or EAM based on the business process. We can have separate the tabs. So that is how we will design it. And frequently used one, we will keep at the beginning itself. And okay, let's provide the this one functional location which we created in this. Select this functional location and enter. So this is how we can display the functional location. Okay. Now let's see the hierarchical structure. How to view the hierarchical structure here. Asset Viewer. There is an app called Asset Viewer. Okay, so or else let's do one thing so that technical object we can go. Okay, change technical object. So from here, let's access the technical object asset viewer. Okay, technical object asset viewer. It will take you to the asset viewer. We can check the structure. Okay, so from here also, hierarchical structure we can see here. Just click here 1 second. Let's open from here. And with respect to this one, asset viewer, at a time, we can see the general data related information, and also if some orders or notifications created to this particular the functional location and task list operations for this, characteristics or document. Okay, and all other informations you can see this one WCM related information also we can check it here. Yeah, here even we have an option. So once you click here, okay, so once you click here, right click, and you are able to say display technical object, asset viewer, create, okay, user settings. So these information you are able to see from here. Okay, so let's go to this one asset viewer from the beginning. We can see. Let's go to profile, app finder. Okay, let me check in this way. Let's go to EAM. It is not properly this one arranged. Okay, only if you have plant maintenance related apps, we could have get only plant maintenance related. Since it is with so many other access also, right? So that's what we are able to see many other data. Just you try to check, okay, these things, each this one catalog, you can go inside and check what are the different Fiori apps are there. Try to explore on these things. Find technical object. There is a find a technical object. So once you click on this one, it will take you to the IH08. There is a transaction called IH08 in GUI screen. So here we have find a technical object. This is what kind of Fiori app it is. You can check here. Okay, about, if you click here about, you can see this is UI5 apps. And for UI5 apps, you will have one Fiori ID. This is Fiori ID. No need to remember this Fiori ID and all. Just I'm showing you this one. There is a, just in Google, you can type Fiori app library. Okay. Based on your version, based on whether cloud, on premises, or public cloud, or private cloud, you can download all the Fiori apps list for your reference, for project reference. Everyone, we do the same thing only. Like SAP has already provided all standard Fiori apps. So we will download from the Fiori apps library. Fiori apps library. Just in Google, you can try to explore. You can download the list of Fiori apps. There will be thousands of Fiori apps. So whichever relevant to our module, so we will take those apps and then we will activate those apps. Okay, what is the company code? Okay, plant. Plant is SLRM. Let's provide the SLRM. This is the initial selection screen. Okay, this is called the selection screen. I have provided SLRM and then click on go. Okay, I mean find a technical object Fiori app. So you can see there are 16 the Fiori this one functional locations we created. Okay, 16 functional locations. This is what the latest one which we created, right? So from here itself, suppose if you want to carry out some mask changes also, you can do it. So there will be a mask selection of King's view. Okay, let me select the standard view. You can even mask edit also. Okay, if you want to change some the work center. Okay, like you can see here. So model number, authorization group, or a location or organization related, ABC indicator, main work center, planning plant, work center. So you can see, you can change in a mass. And if you want to change any status, like if you want to deactivate, if you want to set the deletion flag, instead of going to each, each functional location, you can carry out in a mass here. Okay, and here we have adapt filter. If you want to have more selections, you can select from here, more select based on the cost center, car company name, or created by, okay, or created on. Okay, if you select created on, you will get the created on here, and you can provide today's date. Okay, let's select the today's date, today. Okay, let's select the today date. Okay, click on go, and you can see the only today whatever I have created, that functional location I am able to see. This is how we can use the selection screen, and you can save this parameter. as it is. Okay, you can select, suppose, whenever I'm opening this particular Fury app, only that day created the Fury apps I have to see, or else. Okay, let me have only the plant SLRM related information I want to get. When I open this, find technical object. So you can save this one as a variant. Click on this, save as, click on the save as, change the name, SLRM, SLRM, flux, that is functional location. Set as a default, never use this public. Public means, suppose if in real time what happens, like it applies to everyone. Okay, to avoid that, just set as default and apply automatically only for you. It will reflect only for you. If you click public, it affects to everyone. Okay, don't check this box and save. Okay, now click on go. Now we will get the 16, right? So now I will go back from this. Now again, uh, find technical object. Let me go to the find technical object. Yeah, find technical object. Right? Okay, let me keep this one. Whatever we used, I want to use it in the home page, my home. Okay, and then find technical object. Now you can see by default I got SLRM and I didn't provide the maintenance plant again. Maintenance plant automatically it has taken based on the variant I have selected. This is called variant. Okay, SLRM underscore flock is a variant I created specifically for our plant purpose. Right, everyday planner, you should not check. You should, we can just it saves some time, right? So instead of giving the every time plant, so once we create the variant based on the selection parameters, automatically the system will give you the output. Okay. So now today, what Fury apps we have seen? Create technical object, change technical object, display technical object, and asset weaver, and find a technical object. These are the different Fury apps we have seen. And asset weaver, just I want to show you the asset weaver. Okay, let me check whether we have this asset weaver, in which catalog we have. Object display. Okay, object management. These are all plant maintenance related Fury apps only. Find technical object. Okay, only one we have here. Actually, we should get somewhere here. Okay, let me click here. Okay, once we go to this find technical object, you can see here, you can find the hyperlinks. Okay, once you click here, suppose if you click this arrow mark, it will take you this screen. Okay, it will take you one this one the plain screen and related apps. Suppose if you click here, it opens the related apps with respect to functional location. Asset weaver, here you can see the create maintenance request. Okay, and I want to view the asset weaver. Okay, click on this asset weaver. Okay, click on the asset weaver. See, this is how the hierarchical structure it looks. And you can drill down also. Okay, you can drill down. Same thing in IH01, whatever we have seen, we are able to see here. Okay, this is how the hierarchical structure we can see. Okay, in the find technical object, there is a related apps. So one more time, I will show you. I came to this find technical object. Just you can search here also. Find technical object, you will get it. Okay, and then I opened the level one functional location. So click here. You can able to see from here asset viewer directly from here, or else you can go inside, click on the related apps, and then click on the asset viewer, and it will show you the complete structure. Just you need to drill down. Okay. From here again, whichever the functional location you are selecting, it will display at the right side. And then from here again you can access other Fiori apps. Okay. Now you can go back, and at the initial screen of this find technical object, if you click here, the core O1 plant. If you click here, it will open the few Fiori apps. Application log measures, asset viewer. If you want to see more, you can click on the more links. Okay. There are like you can mark this change technical. Suppose if you want to, if you are using frequently these Fiori apps, okay, you can have this change technical object or display technical object. So these things, you can mark okay, and you can see here. Once you click here, you will see these Fiori apps. From here itself, directly you can access. Okay. Are you able to get Tarak? If you feel like it's a fast, please stop me.
Okay, sir. No,
Yeah.
sir, I'm able to understand.
Okay. Once you click here, it will take you to the home screen. Sorry. Yeah. A home screen. This is the home screen. Okay. Okay. This is how, we can see the functional location related information. And I believe I told you in GUI, IH06. Did I told in the previous session, IH06 transaction? Do you remember by any chance, Tarak? Okay. Let's,
Sir, I have
yeah.
to check. I didn't check, sir.
Okay, that's fine. The find the technical object, there was a Fury app, right? Same thing here also in GUI, we have IH06. IH06 is to show the list of functional location. This is the initial screen, and we can give the planning plant or maintenance plant. So planning plant SLRM, and click on execute, and it will show you all the functional locations related to the SLRM. Okay, and this is the only the few fields it is showing. If you want more fields, what you can do is you can click on the current, and then you can see the many fields. So whichever the fields you want to see, you just double click, it will take you to the right side, or select, click on this box. Okay, the plant section. Let me select the plant section, click here. It will come here, or else if you double click, it will directly come to the right side. Okay, and other parameters like the cost center I want to see, and scroll it down. Installation allowed, whether I have marked installation or not, I want to check. And uh, the superior functional location, I want to view the superior functional location. Scroll it down. Who has created by, and maintenance planner group I want to view. Right, controlling area I want to view. There is no user status. Okay, let it be the construction tab. Scroll down.
Sir, while working in projects, which one should we use, sir? Is this web browser or GUI
It
in
purely
real time?
depending on the project. For configuration and all, we will use this one configuration testing and all, initial testing and all, we will use GUI only. And then depending on the client, which one they want to use. Nowadays, almost clients they are going earlier. No, even though we have Fury apps, they were not interested to use the Fury apps. So the basically what I told you, like on premises, there are there are different deployment options, right? We discussed during initial time. Deployment options
Yes,
like on premises, private cloud, public cloud. On premises and public on this one private cloud, we will have this GUI screen. Whereas in case of public cloud, we never have this one. That is there again separate world to carry out the configuration and all the public cloud. But the concept it remains same. The concept of our technical object, function location, equipment, no orders, notification, it remains same only there also. But the method of or the location of configuration funnel it varies in the public cloud. Whereas in the private cloud and on premises, it remains same. We will have GUI screens like this only. We will carry out the configuration testing also in GUI also we will carry out and Fiori apps also we will carry out. And few clients they will expect okay the Fiori apps they will for users they will give only Fiori app related access only for the super users like the planners, above planners or plant in charges. They will use GUI screen and Fiori apps. You are getting my point, right? End
understood.
users at the plant level, they may use only Fiori apps, or
Uh,
both also they may provide. It purely depending on how they want to utilize.
okay, sir.
Normally, this SAP purchase it's based on the user, based on the users. Okay, after purchasing the server again based on the users again they will pay to the SAP company per user this much. Like that, they will have their own terms and conditions.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay, so this one, click on continue and you can see now. This is how it looks. So whatever the fields, we want, we can select and click on the export. You can export to the Excel. Okay, you can export data. It will open you to the Excel. SLRM flux. See, we opened in the Excel. And this can be, this information can be distributed to the among the team, right? So this is how we can export in the Excels. And there are other things you can save this one. If I go back again, I have to select these same fields one more time. Assume a user is required to have all this information whenever he is accessing this particular transaction code. For that, what we need to do is we need to save this as a variant. Okay, layout. Save this layout, settings, layouts, save as variant. Save as variant. And then layout name. Here it requests to provide the variant name. SLRM flux. And it's a user specific. For my user, it is specific and default. It should be a default layout. And click on continue and go back. And if you click execute again, I will get the same thing because I saved that layout. Okay, I saved that layout as a default. This is how we can save the layout and the variant also we can save it here. You can see here. So whatever the layout we selected, it is you are able to see here. Okay, if you want to change the layout, you can change it here. Okay, so this is about functional location. So do you have any questions with respect to the functional location?
No, sir.
Okay, perfect. Let's move on to the
So
equipment. Yeah.
once I do it, if I have, I will tell you, sir.
Okay, sure. Yeah. Okay, let's learn about equipment. Whatever we did till now, that is related to the functional location. So functional locations, again, we can drill down to the equipment levels. So equipment is actual machinery, right? The technical object where we can get our the production or we can say the product output from this. So we can stop at the functional location itself. At functional location itself, functional location as equipment, we can treat and we can create this one work order notifications to that. And even for equipment also, we can create the functional location. I mean, notifications or work orders. Okay, these equipments will be created under functional locations. It will be installed under functional locations. And these equipments are like in functional location, we have seen, the labels concept, label concept, whereas equipment, it is a numbering concept, internal number or external number. Here we have a concept of internal number. Internal number is nothing but SAP will provide you the number. It assigns the number range. So basically we will give the number range like 1000 to 10,000 or something, 1 to 10,000, 1 to 1 lakh, or 2 to the 10 lakhs. So like that, we some number ranges will give. Within that number range only, SAP will allocate you appropriate available number, next available number. Like so first time if I create equipment number 1, then equipment 2, 3, 4, like that, it automatically assigns. Suppose if we select the external number, so that manually we need to provide some number range. That is again the internal, the organization headache to manage those things in case of external number range. Internal number range, the whatever the SAP, the range we provided, so in that only what is next available number, it will allocate. Okay, why we need these equipments? As like in the functional location, same thing. That is to monitor monitoring of the objects that requires the maintenance during their uses, carrying out the maintenance task for the individual object from time to time, the keep a record of maintenance task performed for the objects for the future reference, and analysis of object performance over a period of time. That is equipment usage history we can get using after carrying out the maintenance task. Okay, so let's configure this one equipments in SAP. Okay, before that, just I would like to tell you like here also we will have category concept. As like in the functional location, we created category 1, that is for SLRM functional location category. In equipment also we will have categories. It's a standard, M is a standard the equipment category. That is, M is nothing but a machines. And it consists of a number range, internal or external number range, we can assign it. And once we create the equipments under functional location, this is how it looks. Functional location, again, it consists of equipment. There are specific reasons why we need to go equipment level. Okay, so basically equipment usage history we can get. Like, some of the equipments we can keep at frequently we may change the locations of the equipment. So during that time we can get the usage history in case of equipment. And also we have a concept of serialization. Okay, suppose if we have serialization concept, then it is mandatory to have equipment. Whereas equipment can be linked to the material via serialization concept. We can link the equipment with material masters via serial number concept. So during that scenario, it is mandatory to have these equipments. Okay, equipment serialization process and all we can discuss at the later stage. Okay, for now let's create some equipments. And before that, let's configure the equipment. Okay, now go to SPRO. SAP reference IFG. Plan maintenance and customer service. Master data in plan maintenance and customer service. As like in the functional location, here also we have to design our view profile. View profile, what is view profile? View profile is nothing but a tabs. For a particular technical object, the tabs, sections, subsections, we can design or assign in the as a view profile. Okay, that view profile you can find under master data in plant maintenance and customer service, under basic settings. Under this, we will have our the view profile. Sorry, not here. 1 second. Yeah, under technical object. So general data. Under technical object, click on the general data. And under this, you can find the view profile. Okay, view profile. So click on the view profile here. Click on the view profile. Click on new entries. Click on new entries. Screen group. Screen group equipment. Earlier we selected functional location to have the functional location view profile. Now equipment. SLRM underscore equipment. Just EQ I am providing. This one EQ is nothing but equipment. SLRM equipment view profile. Okay, click enter. Now select this. Click on the activities and layout and click on the new entries. Okay, and then select this button. Now you will get a pop-up. So first, I want to have general, location, organization, structure. So click on the general. Next, I want to have this location. Next, organization. Next, structure tab. And then we have to mark this tab active. It is mandatory or else you can't see in the front end. And these are the sequence numbers. Sequence numbers are, we can say, under this tab, the different sections. Okay. So general data. These are very generic. Again, based on the client requirement, we can change. Reference data we will have, and then manufacturer data. Next, we will have manufacturer data. Okay. Under location tab, so we will have location data related information and even address related information, address of the equipment. Okay. And then organization tab, we will provide account assignment related info. Then we will provide the responsibilities like main work center, planner group, those informations. And next, structure tab. So in the structure tab, structuring related info and equipment also we can provide because we can create even sub equipments. Equipment, main equipment, sub equipment. Under this equipment, we can create the sub equipment. So during that time, the sub equipments you can view if you select this. And we can have even other tabs also, additional tabs. But that we can, once we create few equipments, that then we can create the view profile. Then you can visualize how this the screen group, or we can say the view profile, it makes a difference. Okay, let's save it. So this is the this one tier number I have selected. Continue. Okay, go back. Go back. Yeah, now we have created view profile. Then I would like to tell you the one more this one new object related information. That is, we have concept of technical objects. Okay, that technical object, the Fiori app, whatever we used, that is again that is different. That is functional location equipment combined. We call it as technical object, and we can define the technical object. Basically, this is what I want to say. Like define the types of technical object. Basically, what we are doing here is like we are grouping the objects. Like pump, we may have equipments like equipment one, pump A, pump B, pump C, are centrifugal pumps, reciprocating pumps, okay, the hydraulic pumps. So we can group those things. You can have n number of pumps. So suppose assume you have 50 pumps. If you define the technical object as a pump, you can filter or you can extract all the pumps under your company. Okay, so now let's click on this execute button, define some of the technical object, and you can see the standard which are available here. Okay, valve, pumps, okay, they're already available, few things. Okay, motor grader, cooler, tipper. Okay, so for our understanding purpose, what we can do is like we can assign the object types. We can create the object types. Okay, object types. So based on this one only, what we can give like boiler we can give, right? The boiler, same thing we can give or else SLRM001 as a boiler. This is again the this codification. This is description. So based on our requirement or based on the this one the like the organization need, or we can say the to have some standardization, internal standardization, we can maintain these codifications. Or if you want to maintain the both thing, the boiler as a code, technical object code, and description also boiler as a code, that is also possible. Okay, to have some standardization, what we can do is like we can provide for each object or each of the configuration element. If you maintain some the proper codification, it looks good for long period of time. A few objects we can create: the boiler, pump, motor, valve. Four is nothing but a valve. The tanks. Next, pipes. So like this, we can create object types. And if you are creating valve one equipment, we can assign the valve as object type. Suppose if you want to differentiate the centrifugal pumps, as I told you, pneumatic pumps, those things also we can create as a separate thing. Okay, like C underscore pump, that is centrifugal pump, or directly, centrifugal pump, pneumatic pump. Again, description is having some character limit. That's what I'm trying to mention in the shortcut. Hydraulic pump. Okay, this is the in valves also, pneumatic valves, hydraulic valves. Like that, we can divide again. Okay, so we can copy these things and then directly I will provide here. Okay, directly I will provide here. Click on the new entry. I think we have maybe we may have, I think, 18 character limit, I guess. We could have mentioned the more characters only. Okay, that's fine. So you can click on the new entries. Just in Excel I copied, right? So I'm copy pasting it here. So now we configured the object types. Why object types are required? Object types are required to group your equipments or functional locations. That is to group. And also based on the object type, we can carry out the many other analysis also. We can make the few things mandatory based on the object types. Once you provide, the pump as one object type. So for pump, the manufacturer is mandatory. Our startup date is mandatory. Our description is mandatory. So with respect to the object type, we can drive the other objects or other fields. Okay, this is about the technical object. We defined the types of technical objects. Okay, now let's go to equipment. Equipment category. Maintain equipment category. Okay, here we need to define our equipment. And the standard one, you can see this is the standard. Okay, machines is the standard one, SAP provided one. And other things like, you can see here the customer service. This is CS related equipments, customer service. Yeah, the P is nothing but a production resource related equipment. So these are the standard ones. Okay, for our case, what we can do is like, we can click on the new entries and equipment I will give as 1.
equipment category 1, or mechanical equipment, even you can use ME like that. Sometimes some organizations, they may expect based on the the department, they want to have their own equipments like mechanical equipment, electrical equipment, instrumentation equipment. So for M is nothing but a mechanical, E is nothing but a electrical equipment, then I is nothing but instrumentation equipment. That is also possible. Okay, the types of equipments based on the department, we can drive the equipments. And next, reference category. Reference category is machines. So here there are 3 reference categories, that is machines, production resource stores, customer equipments. Machines are nothing but like it is machinery which produces some product. Okay, these are the standard one which we will use to create the equipments. And the production resource tools. The production resource tools are nothing but like which are assisting, which are which equipments are assisting to carry out the maintenance work, like the forklift, hydro, the what we call the forklift, which is used to the shift the material from one location to another location. And there may be like the torque wrenches. You can create torque wrench as the production resource tool if it is a big mills or pumps or gearbox. So to dismantle that, we may use the torque wrenches. We can create the torque wrenches as PRT tool. Okay, those torque this one assisting tools we can create as a production resource the tools. Only for the while carrying out the maintenance, we will use those things to complete our maintenance work, and then we can return those things to the warehouse, that is the store. Okay, those things we can create as a production resource tool. And customer equipment. Customer equipment is nothing but like if our organization is a sales organization, sales and service. So if we sell some pumps, assume we are manufacturing some pumps. And once the pump has been sold to the other company or other vendors, so we have to carry out the maintenance. So we will have warranties, right? We will manage the warranties. So for any product, if you purchase, so for every product, there will be a warranties. So maintenance, if you purchase some car also, car will have some warranty, and services, free services they will provide you. After that, paid services they will provide you. So those cars can be created as equipments again. That is customer equipment. We can create as a customer equipment. And customer means what? The manufacturer. The manufacturer, he will create as a customer equipment. And he will manage all those datas. Okay. Normally this comes under a customer service module. There is a CS module. As like a plant maintenance, there is a CS module. So under CS module, we will use this customer equipment. Okay. Let's go with machines now. And equipment category description, I am providing as SLRM equipments. And no alphanumeric number. This is like in equipment. Suppose if you want to carry out some, suppose if you are having external number range, right? So during that time, you can give this alphanumeric or no alphanumeric button. And change document. Suppose if you want to have the change document, like who has created, what data has been changed. For each changes, you can you will have a change document. And this is again related to the workflow event. So currently not required to use for our case. Object info. We have already object info created in the previous session. SLRM. Let's select this object info. And view profile, we already created view profile. Let's select this SLRM underscore EQ, right? So click enter, and then save it. So now we created the equipment category. Go back, and now you can see our equipment category. Okay. Yeah, suppose if you want to carry out some, during the starting, during creation itself, if you want to carry out the change document, you can mark this. And this is again related to the linear asset management, LAM. We call it as LAM. And this is related to the inspection the checklist related. So currently, just focus on these things, whichever I mentioned. Okay, so this is how we can create equipment categories. So we can create even multiple equipment categories if required. In your case, you try to create two or three the equipment category. Okay, and then go back. Go back. Then you can see here additional business views. Additional business views. So additional business views by default we will have a blank. Suppose if we create some sampling, there are sampling related like where the calibration is required. So for that we will create a sampling equipment or even for the production resource tools. For that we will select this one as a selection or else by default we will have a blank. Okay, as of now let's go with a blank as it is. And the number ranges, let's assign the number ranges, define number ranges for equipment categories. So here we will assign the number ranges to the equipments. Okay. Now what we can do is like we can go to overview. Okay. Where is one? Yeah. Here we have a one. Right. And this is the number range currently available from year to year. So if you want to have separate number range, we can create a separate number range. Okay, so for our case, what we can do is like, let's create a new number range. Let's try. This somewhat, during one more thing, like during implementation and all, these number ranges plays very critical role. So each department we will discuss like, okay, what number ranges we will utilize for equipments or for, the maintenance plans, task list. Okay, work orders, notifications, what are the ranges we will utilize. So we will discuss and then, we will fix the number ranges or else, we will have a overlapping issues. Same number range only will utilize. Instead of 1, I will use as 3. It starts from 3 and it ends with 3. Okay. Let's go back now. And then click on this change group. Okay. And here, click on the new group, that is SLRM equipment category. Yeah, sorry. Here, let's provide it here. Instead of 1, I will provide as a 3. Right. The same thing. I will copy paste here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So from year to year, these number range, this much range, I am utilizing it. Okay, this is how I am giving the number range. Suppose the system want to generate this number range or you want to provide manually. That also you can decide it. Suppose if you mark this external, that you need to give the manually this number range within this number range. If you give outside this, it will throw you error. Okay. Click enter. So I have given internal only, internal. If I didn't select the external, then it, it is understood that this is an internal number range. Means I'm telling the system to utilize the number range from this range to this range, and it automatically assigns while creating the equipments. Then go back, and one more thing is like this number range. It is not a transportable. In independent system, we will maintain this one. Like in development, we will maintain separately number range. In quality system also, we will maintain the number range, and production we will maintain. This is part of a cutover activity. We call it as a cutover activity in any implementation. We call it as cutover activity. It is part of cutover activity. Like in production, we will maintain the quality. Development we will maintain. If development everything it looks good, so same number ranges we will maintain in the quality system, and same number ranges again we will maintain in the production environment. Okay, so now we have created the new number ranges. Okay, where is our number range? Uh, okay, let me select. It is not visible here. 03. Yeah, this one only, I guess. Okay, let's see. Yeah, now to assign this one, what we need to do is mark the this one, select this equipment category. This is the equipment category 1, and then click on assign element group. Okay, assign element group. Yeah, where is our number range? This is 3, right? Okay, let's select this one. Three only, I think it displayed for us. Okay, double click on this. Now it has been assigned to 3. Okay, it has been assigned to 3. Okay, then save it. Interval does not exist. Why? Okay, let me check again. Change group. Okay, let's go back again and try. SLRM. Sometimes it takes some time to reflect also. Just wait for few seconds, I guess.
Sir,
Just
sometimes
wait.
while practicing, sir, my system it shows these features are logged.
Futures are locked. Locked means like in another screen, it might have opened. Okay. So if you suppose, see, let me show you in this way, IL02. Okay, slash O IL02. What happened? Slash O IL02. Yeah. See, now I am in functional location. Okay, change functional location. Suppose if I try again to enter this functional location, system will show you requested object is currently locked by the user because I am in the change mode. I'm already in this screen. Again, one more time, it won't allow to change because the person who locked it, he may change something, right? So this is the security, the standard security protocol which SAP is maintaining. It won't allow the two persons at a time to carry out the changes. Same thing in the configuration also. Configuration also, suppose if other person, yourself in the another screen or another person might have opened in his system. So system will show you as a it has been locked by particular person or this screen has been locked like that it will show you. So you need to wait until that or we can kill the session also. Sometimes what happens like the system due to some system issue the locked entries it's available for some time. We can kill that session also. Kill the session means like the forcibly we will we will exit from this screen. We will make the system to exit from this particular user locked entries. That is also the possible. You understood, right?
Yes, sir. Understood, sir.
Okay. Okay, let me try now. Change group one more time. Let me try to create. Actually, it should visible. We didn't get any error during creation. But I don't know why. Okay, let's create a new one again. SLRM equipment number range. This one already I have given. Actually, now I don't think it will accept because it may show as overlap. Okay, it has taken. Nice. Okay. Click on save. Overlaps with interval 2. Okay. Overlaps with interval 2. Hmm. Okay, let's give it 5. Again, this is also overlaps. Okay, let me cancel this. Yeah. Okay. See, the group, the main concept is like what I want to say is like instead of wasting time in that the group one. So just we can click the group and then we can provide the this one the group text and then range we will give. And here the external or internal we will decide from this button. Okay, and then we will save and come back. Then we will select. Then we will click on the assign element group, and then the whatever the element group we selected, this equipment category it will move to that. So in our case, what we can do is like we can assign our equipment category to this standard available one. So just double click and it will show you the what is the range. Okay, this is the range, right? This is the range. So in this, okay, this is 8 we have. Yeah, actually it should accept the another group also. That's fine then. Mm, yeah, we can assign our equipment category to this one only. Okay, I'm selecting this. Then click on assign element group. Then just double click or else keep the cursor here and then copy. Copy. It will move to the this category. So whatever the equipment I am creating, it will give you this number range. Okay, this will give you this number range. This particular group is having internal and external, both. Okay, if it is an external, you need to give the 2 series. If it is an internal, the system automatically it gives this range. And in this, you can see the NR status. This is current number range status. Number range status. The current number is 3031. Next, whatever we are creating, it may be with 3032. There will be some buffer, okay? Some buffer, 5 or 10 buffer. Sometimes we may have, in case of notification work order, we will have that buffer concept. So this is the next number. So till that already number exists. So next 3, 2, 3, 3, like that, the system will generate the numbers. Okay, inner status is nothing but a current running number range. And this is the range from and to. Okay, go back. Now we have assigned our newly created equipment category to this. Okay. Now our most of the activities are completed here and let's check the equipment usage period. Okay, this is also very important parameter. Equipment usage period. What it indicates, like, there may be some equipments, we may change their locations. And if you want to identify the history of that equipment installed, you can find that history in the equipment usage period. Okay, from which period to which period, in which location particular equipment was there, that we can identify, like the portable pumps, right? The portable pumps, today it may be in one location, tomorrow it may be in another location. So we can install, dismantle, and then we can install in the different locations. And even we may have portable compressors sometimes, fire extinguishers, right? Those things, we can, we can track the usage history with this. And then here we can see define installation at functional location, whether the equipment category which we created, do you want to install under a functional location or do you want to install under a equipment? If you didn't select this checkbox, what happens is like it won't allow you to install under a functional location. It will, it will allow to create under a equipment only, means as a sub equipment. It won't be a main equipment. Okay, suppose if you have this checkbox, then system will allow you to install under a functional location. Okay, save this one. So this is also one of the interview question. Suppose if I didn't mark this install at functional location, what happens? Like system, the equipment, particular equipment category, we can't install under a functional location. It can be used as a sub equipment, not as a main equipment. Okay, and there are, the fields related to this one, usage history update, whether, you want to capture the time segment. So we can capture the time segment. If you mark this one, then system will capture you from and to date. Installation from, installation to date. And if you dismantle also, it capture as a older, the installation locations, it capture as history. If we mark this time segment. And what information, yeah, we need to save, okay. What information it has to carry, which field information it has to carry, we can mark here. Okay, reference category for M, what kind of information system has to capture. Okay, these are the different fields. Okay, and yeah, these three are important. Okay, let's create equipments now. So before that, let's plan first under technical object itself. Okay, where do you want to create the equipments? So at level 3, I want to create. At level 3, let me plan one by one. Okay, few equipments we can create it. Under feed water tank, what kind of equipments we will have? Equipment,
Sir, feed water tank.
equipment, description. So feed water, normally the tanks which may consist of drain valve, right? And it may have some suction valve, and also it may have some safety valve. The tanks generally it may have safety valve and inspection doors, right? So those
Yes,
things
sir.
we can create as equipments. So equipment number, ours in our case internal. So once the equipment number is generated, we can provide here. This is equipment number. Okay, equipment number, description. Let's provide only the description. That is the inspection door, inspection door, safety valve, safety valve, the drain valve. Okay. Deaerator. Deaerator also, I believe the same thing only we will have. Do you remember any special things in the deaerator?
Deaerator, sir.
Yeah. Deaerator itself one equipment, so we can create deaerator as one equipment. Okay. Deaerator itself one equipment. So any other things deaerator consists of?
Nozzles they have, sir. Nozzle, steam inlet distributor.
Nozzles again, those are parts, not equipments. Those things we can
Pressure
create
gauge.
as yeah, pressure gauge. Yes, that is correct. Deaerator, pressure gauge. That yeah, we can mention. Deaerator, pressure gauge. Okay, so like this, the pumps, the feed pump. So in the feed pump, we may have the feed pump A or 1A, feed pump 1B, 1B, then motor, 1A, 1B, 2A, 2B, 3A, 3B, like that, we can create the multiple equipments. So feed pump 1A motor, feed pump 1B motor. So like this, we can create equipments. So like this, you can plan in your case, like the multiple equipments you can plan. Okay, so now let's create these equipments. So to create the equipment, we will use IE01 transaction code. Okay, IE01. IE01 is to create, IE02 is to change, IE03 is to display. Where you can find these transaction codes, you can go to SAP menu and then you can go to the logistics, then go to the plant maintenance and the plant maintenance, then the management of technical objects, equipment. Here you can find IE01 is to create, IE02 is to change, IE03 is to display. If you want to have these things as a favorite, even you can create as a favorite. What you can do is like you can select this favorite or click on this favorite, right click, insert transaction, or you can go here, the favorite, insert transaction, IE01. The frequently used one, you can add it here. IE02. IE02. Okay. Suppose if you want to create folders also, you can create here the folder equipment, equipment, equipment T codes, equipment T codes. So under this, you can move these things. Okay, equipment T codes. Just drag and drop. So you can find like this equipment functional location. The frequently used one, you can create your own. This one, the folders, the favorites. Okay. Now just double click here, or else you can give the same transaction code in the command section. This is the initial screen, and our this one the equipment category is 1, right? So select 1 or F4 you can select, and then you will get this pop up. Then provide this SLRM equipment. Then click on enter. This is how it looks, the initial screen, and it is with. In case of functional location, you can remember we had CRTE created, but here you can see AVLB. AVLB is nothing but available. Available means what? Available to install. Means this is not installed or used in somewhere. This is the available condition. This is not in something the production. Install means it is under operation, right? Available means it is not used for some production activity. That is how the indication it looks. AVLB is available, and this is short description. This is how the equipment number range it looks, but the number it looks. But once we save, this is the default one. Once we save, the actual number system will allocate. This is not the actual number. Okay, short description, and if you click here, it will open the long description. So provide the short description. Inspection door. Inspection door? Who will come to know this one? So by just if you have the inspection door. So to indicate properly, what we can do is like FWT, the feed water inspection door, the feed water. This is how the systematically from the end user side also, we can guide them during implementation. If you maintain like this, everyone can come to know. So better you have this sequence. If we have some better rapport with them, so our implementation or the activities, it goes very smoothly. Okay, we have to guide them proper way. Right? Suppose in equipment, by seeing the equipment itself, the people can understand FWT. FWT is nothing but a feed water tank. Okay, this is the inspection door is related to the feed water tank, like that. Okay, provide this short description, and inspection door related, we don't have any object type. Okay, suppose if you have some manufacturer, reference date, a startup date, when the inspection door has been started. Okay, today's date, let's provide. And if you have the manufacturer date also, you can provide the manufacturer date, model numbers, okay, the part number, which country the manufacturer is. Okay, the year and the month you can provide. And if the acquisition value, if you are having the acquisition value, we can provide. And acquisition date also you can provide if you have those informations. Okay, let's go to the location tab and assign the maintenance plant first, SLRM. Okay, SLRM is our plant. So click enter. Then go to organization, don't provide anything. Once we provide the structure, means once we install our functional location, automatically all other parameters will come. Change installation, you can click and we are getting functional location. This is the difference. Okay, so that checkbox, whichever I told you, I think already we came out. Okay, I told you just before a few seconds, I was telling about installation checkbox, right? That installation checkbox, if we didn't mark that install at functional location, we won't. This field it will be grayed out. This will be grayed out, and only this field is visible. Since we marked to install this particular category under a functional location, so this field is enabled. Okay, this field is enabled. Let's provide the functional location. Under this functional location, I want to install. Or you can select directly from here also. Okay, you can select the appropriate functional location from here. If you click here, it will take you to the hierarchical structure. And then you can click on execute button and then expand whole. And I want to install this one under feed water tank, right? So double click on this and we will get here. Okay. And then continue, confirm. So once you click this confirm, so you can go to the organization tab and you can see the cost center, planner group, main work set, all this information automatically driven from the superior functional location or functional location. Since the under this functional location, we maintained all those information. That's what we are able to get these things. Okay. So now save it. And once we save, you can see the system will generate the number range. Do you remember 3031 was the current number range. Now system allocated 3032. 3032 on one series. This is what the number range we provided. Automatically system is allocating with this. Just you can copy this or double click, then we will get a pop-up. Then we can copy into our Excel just for our reference. Okay, just for our reference. Next, create safety wall. Continue. Then provide one equipment category as one. Okay, let me tell you this one, like a reference. By giving the reference also, suppose earlier already we created one equipment else, right? So if you provide the equipment here, whatever the equipment is having data, it will get copy into that. So like that also we can create. Okay, it saves some time. So enter. Then provide this feed water safety wall. Then go to safety wall. We have object type. Okay, whatever the object type we created, you can see here. Okay, these are the things we created, right? SLRM 0001, 0002, 3, 4. So in our case, what we can do, like let's assign this one as a wall, safety wall. So we are grouping it. Suppose if you have several thousands of safety wall and in the list of functional list of equipment, suppose if you give this object type as a safety wall, so all the valve related information you will get. Okay, and manufacturer, the model numbers, these things we can provide. And startup date, when this particular safety valve has been started its operation or functioning. Okay, let's go to the location, SLRM, organization, structure. Okay, let's go to the this one. Okay, this is under feed water only. I'm giving the same thing and continue. Save it. Okay, two equipments we have created now. Let's create the feed water drain valve. I am selecting the same thing since this is also comes under valve only, and go to the structure, feed water, continue, okay, and then save it. So now three equipments we created. Okay, the same way we can create these equipments also. Deaerator, then go to the structure, then provide the this one functional location. This is the functional location. Then continue. So now we created the deaerator. And you need to observe one more thing. Okay, so deaerator pressure gauge. Let's create the pressure gauge. Then you try to observe this one. Pressure gauge, maintenance plant, structure. You need to observe this. AVLB is there. Okay, once we assign the functional location, what happens? See, INST. You can see the details. You can go to this and you can say INST is nothing but installed. Means this particular equipment has been installed under deaerator. That is the meaning. Okay, so equipment has been installed. 3036, 3035 and 36. 35 and 36. Okay, similarly, we can create, I think, another three in GUI and yeah, another two in GUI and another two we can create in this one, the Fiori apps. Okay, so let's create this feed pump one. Let's select the object type as a pump. Continue. Okay, so all other information it has captured. So now save it. Let's give this feed pump 1B. Okay. So this is how we can create the functional locations. Suppose if you want to change the functional location, so you can go to remaining the two equipments we can create here. Okay, so I mean in Fiori apps, using Fiori apps we can create. Let me copy this equipment number. Okay. Okay, to change, we need to go to IA02. IA02. Okay, this is the equipment, the previous one we created. That is what the default it is showing here. Continue. And you can change the, whichever the field editable here, you can change it. Okay, you can change or you can update with some other informations. Okay, the KHB pumps. The pump is KHB pump and 1, 2, 3, the part numbers, the country US, okay, USA made, and the year 2006, January, enter a valid one, okay, the month, yeah, 0 1 2 characters we need to provide, and the startup date. So like this, we can in chain mode, we can provide the information. And if you want to have, if you want to inactive these things, you can make it inactive, deactivate. You can change INAC is activated. Okay. And then you can set the deletion flag. The deletion flag means the everything, it is grayed out. Grayed out. Grayed out means we can't change anything. Okay. And, still I didn't save. Once you save, it captures even the change log also. And then you can reset it. Okay. You can reset it. You can reset the I'm reactivating the equipment. Okay. This is how we can make it. Okay, and try to explore other options also. Like you can change the maintenance plant, you can change the equipment categories, right? And then you can find other the multilingual text you can provide, like based on the country. Suppose if the particular organization is a global organization, so you can provide the country-wise, the languages also, like German, Japan, China. So those languages also you can maintain. And once we, the login, based on the login logon screen. In the logon screen, hope you remember we have selected as EN. So like that, so based on the country logon page, automatically the system will show you the descriptions. Okay, there is country. Since we have not activated for this equipment category multilingual text, so that's what it is grayed out. Or else we could have seen this. Okay, and then yeah, the object info. This is what we assigned it. But since we have not created any other data for this equipment, that's what we are not able to see that. Okay, and action log. Suppose if you see the action log, who has created, at what date, time has been created, we can see here. Okay, action log and display changes. Display changes basically it displays where the creator information, or if you make any changes, the system will capture. Okay, let me save it. Let me save and go back again and check it now. You can check the action log. Action log, we made few changes, right? We entered month of construction, part number, manufacturer asset, model number. So see, system has captured all these informations, and also it is telling that the who has created, at what date or time it has been, the information has been changed. We are able to see here, right? So, and the change documents also it captures. Click on the display changes, and all the change documents are captured. Okay, where this is insert, which indicates that newly created the object, and these are the update. Okay, these are the update. You can see here. U is nothing but a change. I is nothing but a insert. Okay. There are many things are there. Okay, just you need to explore yourself. Change installation. If you click here, suppose if you want to change this equipment location, then you can click on the dismantle, and then you can provide the new functional location here. Okay, from here also you can do, or else you can even provide from here. Okay, you can even provide from here. Okay, dismantling. Okay, just canceling this one. Okay, next, display. From here also we can access the display or IA03. Okay, this is how we can see. Now, whatever we created, where to check IH01 again? I think we opened it. Okay, yeah, we are in IH01 initial screen. Okay, IH01. Let's select this equipment, installed equipment hierarchy. PAM, still we have not created the bill of material. Let it be as it is. Click on execute. Now click on expand all, and now you can see the equipment numbers under function location, right? So under deaerator pressure gauge we created, and the feed water, the feed pump. So feed pump 1A, 1B we created, feed water tank, inspection door, safety valve, drain valve. This is how the hierarchical representation of technical object it looks. And if you want to see the list of equipments, so what is the transaction code? IH08. IH08. IH06 is to display functional location. IH08 is to display the equipments. So this is the initial screen. Just scroll down, and here you can see the maintenance plant. Provide the maintenance plant SLRM. Then click on execute, and you can see the list of equipment which we created now. Okay, these many equipments we created. Okay, I think 7 equipments. Yeah, 7 equipments we created. The same way as I explained in IH06, you can change this layout. Okay, you can click on this current and click here, just click here so that it arranges with this one sequence, or we can say this one ascending and descending order, or based on the alphabet it is arranging. Okay, whichever you want, you can select it now. Like acquisition date, if you maintain the change done, I don't want to say that. Okay, fine. Company code, double click on this, it will go to left side. Then created by, created on, these information I want to see. Then scroll down, equipment category, then functional location, then main work center, maintenance planner group, maintenance plant. Okay, startup date, system status. Okay, these information I want to view. So you can save the layout here itself if you want to save this layout. Okay, SLRM equipment. Okay, the same thing. Let me provide it here, and it should be user specific and the default one when I open. Right. So continue. So this is how it looks, and you can export this one to the Excel as I have shown earlier, and you can even play with other things like you select and ascending, descending. So these things also you can do it. Okay, so suppose here we have even the refresh button to update the latest information. Okay, and then from here itself you can change also. Okay, now currently in the display, if you click here, you can see the change. Once you double click, it will take you to the IA02. You can make the changes from here. Okay, and then carry out mask change also option available. From here, suppose if you would like to change, the any data like work center, planner group for list of, this one informations, you can change from here. All right. So cost center, suppose assume you want to change the cost center. So what is the new cost center you want to modify? Okay, that you can provide it here. So it will get updated in all the this one equipments. Mask change. So manually not required to change. You have mask change option. Okay, just you can explore from your end. So this is about the equipment, the complete information I have told you. Even the active, inactive, dismantle, those things. Okay. Now, yeah, before entering to, you don't mind, right, to continue, just I will show you the Fiori also, and I'm trying to cover the more information, Tarak.
Yes,
It's fine to continue, right?
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay,
Sir, I
fine.
have one doubt, sir.
Yeah, tell me.
Whatever projects, like since we are freshers, sir, in the SAP field, So
Ah,
what
ah.
are projects we do? How do we display, sir? To recruiters?
No, I didn't get your question. Can you repeat?
Like we are new to this domain, no, sir. For us
Ah.
to show projects to display our projects, how do we display, sir? Like we can't post them, no, sir.
Display means what? You want to show to the recruiters? Are you asking like how to show to the recruiter?
Yes, sir. How do we display it in a resume? Like we can just tell
Okay.
I've
Yeah,
done
yeah,
so and
yeah.
so
That
project.
that
That's all,
that
sir.
that, that I will explain. Give me a moment. Let me finish this one and we'll explain you that. Huh?
Okay, okay, sir.
Yeah, yeah. That I will explain. The whatever we are doing, this is the real time implementation only. Okay, this is how in real time also we will carry out the changes. Just I'm trying to explain more things. Suppose if you are unable to follow, please stop me at that time itself. Okay, so now see, once you double click, you are able to see the general location organization structure. Assume you want to have some additional data. One more tab. You want to have one more tab. How to get one more tab? I already told you where to get to during our this one. I think when we were there in the configuration SPRO. Do you
Yes,
remember
sir.
where to change? Where to get the additional data tab? From where to get?
Field settings, yes, sir.
Yeah, view profile. Okay, there is a view profile. You can technical object, general data. You can go to the view profile. Okay, so this is our view profile SLRM EQ. Double click and then click on the new entry. So additional data, select the additional data one and then tab active, and then what you would like to provide in the additional data, what information you want to provide. So I want to provide in the additional data like the long text I want to provide, and also I want to provide the warranty related information, the equipment warranty related information I want to provide. Okay, these two fields I want to provide, and the tab active is mandatory. Okay, let's select save. Okay, save as, and then now go back to the functional locations. Okay, let me be in the display, then double click on this. Now you can see additional data one. Are you able to see now? You can see the long text and also the warranty related information. Earlier it was not there. Now you are able to see.
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay. So just you can, from here also click this pencil button and you can provide the long text information or warranty start date, warranty end date. If you're if you want to maintain the customer warranty or if you want to maintain the vendor warranty, you can provide these informations. And if you want to change this description, how to make this change? I don't want to see as a additional data one. Okay, so for that, what you can do is you can select this and you can click on the item or text views and click on the new entries and then select the this one the profile additional data one and then the tab title. What is the tab title you would like to provide? The long text slash warranty. Okay, and then icons. Suppose if you want to provide some specific icons also, you can provide from here. Okay, I don't want to use that. Okay, so let's save this. Now you go back to the equipments, just click on the refresh, then double click, and you can see the long text slash warranty. You are able to see, right? So this is how we can make the changes. And assume so you want to make some the fields mandatory, like the description or this one the startup date. If you want to make mandatory, how to make those fields mandatory? So that we can go to the configuration again. Where is this? Yeah, here we have. Let's go back. Go back. Equipments. Uh, yeah, still I need to explain about partner determination, user status profile. I will tell all these things. The field selection for master record. So click on this. And here we have the multilingual text. Okay, you need to activate here. Okay, multilingual text. Then the different country related languages, we can provide. If you activate here, multilingual text activation, this one. Okay. And define field selection. Okay, let's go to the field selection. Field selection for specific fields, and this is field selection equipment common fields. For equipment and functional location, there are many fields are common. So you can make some fields, the common to equipment and functional location, you can make field selection here. And then field selection for equipment specific, we can make it here. Double click on this. And once you double click, you are able to see this. These are the different fields. What do you want to make the mandatory? Okay, like here we have input, required, display, hide, highlight. You should not make these things at outside itself. I mean, without giving reference or without having the influencing parameter, you should not make it, or else it is going to impact for all the equipments. Okay, click on this influencing. Click on this influencing. Once you click on the influencing, based on the equipment, the category you want to make or object type you want to make some mandatory, you can decide it here. Okay, I want equipment category. Based on the equipment category, what is the equipment category? Our equipment category is 1, right? So equipment category 1, we can select one, select, and for 1, what is the mandatory one? What is the mandatory? Let's scroll down. I want to make, uh, okay, these are the things available here. Functional location, delivery date, company code. Object description. Okay, let's make object description as a mandatory. This is a required field. Okay, and you can highlight also, or if you want to hide also, you can hide it. Okay, let's make object description as a mandatory one, and then save it. Save this one. Okay, let's try how it works. Okay, let's go back to display. Then go to any equipment. Yeah, let's do in the change mode. You can see here it is mandatory now. The description is a mandatory. You can see this checkbox. Earlier it was not mandatory. Without description you can't you can't the save it, or you can't come back. So we made it mandatory. Okay, so this is how we can make the fields mandatory or optional. Okay, I hope it's clear, right? How to make the fields mandatory.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay, so this is about GUI screen. Till now we learned. Now let's check in the Fiori. So after that we can wind up for today. The equipment one we have taken a lot of time, I guess. Okay, let's go to the this one, Fiori apps. Then again click on the create technical object. Here also we will use the same the Fiori apps earlier, whatever we used for the functional location. Create a technical object. Okay, we need to log in again. So this is the initial screen. Let's create equipment. Okay, the technical object. So okay, here no need to select anything. Okay, no need to select, because system will allocate you the equipment number, and then object the category. Object category is 1, SLRM equipment. Then click enter.
Click enter and continue. Scroll down, and here provide the description here. Provide the description. So feed pump 1A motor. Okay, so scroll it down and manufacturer, these information can be provided here. Okay, and then go to the location data. Provide the plant. SLRM is the plant. Then go to the structure tab and provide the this one functional location. Here we need to provide the functional location. So for this, what we can do is like we can go to the uh, yeah, change structure install. Okay, so change structure and click on the install. Action is only after saving. Okay. Yeah, first save this one. Okay, save this equipment. Then we can click on the change structure and then install. Sorry. Yeah, change structure install. Now we can provide our functional location. So let me provide this functional location. You can see now all other information it is captured automatically. Okay, so this is how we can get it. Save. Yeah. Uh, Yeah, from here itself, you can click on the read only, means display technical object we will get. Okay, display technical object tab. Or you can access asset viewer, or from here itself notification order, measuring points we can create. Okay, the status information, basically it shows like the system status, and if you have user status, the user status also it will show you. Okay, from here just you can access the asset viewer. If you go to the display asset viewer, system will show you this. Okay, you can see this is related to the equipment. Okay, okay, we can slowly we can try to explore other informations also from here. Okay, from here itself you can access the technical object or asset viewer links you can see. Okay, and uh, find technical object. Just you can go to the find technical objects. By default system will show you all the equipments whichever we created. You can see here 24. It will show you both the functional locations and equipment. Both it will show you. Right. Suppose if you want to see only the equipments which you created. So I'm selecting the equipment here, the under technical object, and click on the go, and it will show you only equipments. So there are 8 equipments, and you can sort, you can filter, you can group. Okay. So ascending or descending. So descending, if you click, so latest one whichever we created. Okay, latest one whichever you created. Now we will get here. Okay, so 1 second.
Yeah, just we can click here or else descending. Okay, so this is the latest equipment which we created. Now this is coming from 32. Okay, let me select this ascending. Yeah, it is not filtering the oh, okay, with equipment number. Sorry, from here, the technical object, the descending. Let's select the descending. Yeah, now you can see the feed water pump 1A motor. This is what we created. Okay. And the same thing, if you click here, it will take you to the this one, the view, and from here related apps and asset viewer or other the Fiori apps you can access from here. So from here also there is a hyperlink. Okay, from here you can, if you click the display technical object, the directly it is coming here. Okay, any doubt till here? I have shown the Fiori app and also GUI, both things. I believe you are getting good, the exposure with this GUI and the parallelly the this one the Fiori apps.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you have any doubts, Tarak, till here?
No, sir. Once I try configuring, then if I have, I'll send photos, sir. Then
Sure. Okay.